We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
First pitch, 7:05.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His career line with Foltynewicz. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 1 out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, from the Chicago White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan.
Now to the plate, Yoan Moncada. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Arenado is there for it. And that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. It's the American League nothing, National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, exclusively on MLB Network. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the National League, the left fielder, Mookie.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Two and one now to Mookie. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here. You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookie.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. The 1-1 home is taken for strike two.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second. ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
At the plate, David Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Judge rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Rosario stands at second with no outs. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. So striding in, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 0-2 delivery. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, 2 down now. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the American League 3 and the National League nothing. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fouled away. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Cody Bellinger comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. It's the American League 3 and the National League nothing. Garrett Cole, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 45, Garrett Cole.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Cole, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Winker, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The third baseman,
So stepping in, Yohan Moncada, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. One strike now from Cole. Goodness, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the American League, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the first out. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone.
The Atlanta Braves. The second baseman, Ozzie.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. NL down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Walker Buehler, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 21, Walker Buehler.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, David Rosario.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Torres. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. American League goes down in order. They lead it 3-0. Blake Snell, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 4, Blake Snell.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. On the ground towards second. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In is Christian Yelich. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As a look, now the pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. And Heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? He used one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ready with the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now batting, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2-0 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the NL line score thus far. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hicks on the move.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Ripped on the ground to first. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and they turn the double play. In now, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the American League 3 and the National League 1. Aaron Nola gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the National League, number 27, Aaron Nola.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Hicks is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Stepping up now, Pedro Severino. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Jose Ramirez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Severino is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Pulled toward right center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Alex Bregman will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Lifted down the line in left. Bet's coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The American Leaguers on top, 5-1. Alex Bregman is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 2, Alex.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Andrelton Simmons is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Here's Mookie Betts as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder,
Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Winker. He singled his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
3 runs already home here. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled off. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
At the plate now, Christian Yelich. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Mike Minor enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Salvador Perez is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line towards center field. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Pitcher
pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hicks is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. 5 innings complete. National Leaguers out in front, 6-5.
Your attention, please. Now,
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former number 1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. First offering on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Price ready with the 0-1. And right into the shift, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Winker is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
now batting, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Coming to the plate now, David Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
To the plate now, Gleyber Torres as he grounds one briskly to short. Over to Albies. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the American League. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ground ball, foul down the left side. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Giancarlo Stanton is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
If a chick will miss like if a chick will miss like go-yard. If a chick will miss like protein. Make us go rich with the
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground is short. Simmons has it. Torres at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for the National League. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Trout.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Betts. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ramirez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. George Springer will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentages and average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer as they move out in front 7-6.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Kirby Yates will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Hit back toward the mound. Albies brings it in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The AL out in front here, 7-6. Michael Givens gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. David Peralta will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Fastball just missed above the zone. Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And the pitch. Lined into left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Albert Almora will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. No balls and a strike to count. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. No one out with a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Buster Posey will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And that's in there for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
0-2 count, and the pitch to the right side and through, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Pete Alonso will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 20, Pete.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Will Myers will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. In there for strike one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. David Peralta remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
The National League. Now playing right field.
Albert Almora is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Number 5.
Pete Alonso stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. Will Myers will stick around as he'll take over in right field. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Leading up for the American League, the third baseman,
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Aaron Judge will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, David Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peralta is under it. And that ends the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 7-7. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
Wilmer Flores is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Nolan Arenado as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One and one, here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. On the ground to second for Torres. Reined in, and there are 2 away now. At third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. From the stretch, a swing and a ground ball to third, and a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
David Peralta will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the 0-1.
That's Bolton. Next down, 2-2.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as this side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 8-7. Trevor Story will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
This game for the National League. Now playing shortstop.
Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Ready for another chance? Gleyber Torres, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The National League came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Kirby Yates pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
the victorious National League All-Stars, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 7 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Good.